Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a very in-depth Halloween decor tour. If you're looking for like a quick look at what I got, this is not that. This somehow ended up being 25 minutes, but it's a very detailed tour of all of my Halloween goodies. So if you are interested in watching, just keep on watching and let's get right into it. So as usual, we're going to start in the bedroom, and keep in mind that like all of this is kind of a hodgepodge of mostly old things, a lot of things from my childhood, some newer things in the last few years, but just keep that in mind. So I have some cushions on the bed. I love a seasonal cushion. I have this pillow from Home Goods with the spider web eyelashes, and then I have this candy corn that I actually won at Disneyland, or well, Bradley won it, let's be real. But the eyelashes are glittery, and I am just obsessed with this pillow. I love having it in the background of my videos. And then the candy corn can either be just a plain one, or he has a little face. We actually named him Corny. I understand that the face is kind of creepy, so if you decide just to leave it on that side, I totally get it. But I think he's really cute, and we just keep him in our Halloween box, and again, he's pretty creepy. So yeah, we have the cushions, and I also have a little Frankenweenie doll that my sister gave me for my birthday a while ago, of course sitting next to Mr. Toad, my usual fairy lights, and then over here we have some more Halloween details. So you guys saw me string these ghost lights in the first week of Vlogtober, which if you didn't know I'm doing Vlogtober, I will link it up in the corner. But I just have a few little knickknacks and things on my dresser. So the first, I get so many questions about this, is a pumpkin cat candle. My mom gave me this. I have no idea where it's from, but I love this. I treasure it. I think it is so cool, and I always put her right up on top of my little jewelry box there. Then, as mentioned, I have the like paper, I don't know what these lights are made of. They're from Target. They're not my favorite, and I struggle where to put them every year. This is the first year we put them here, and I actually really like them, especially like when we're winding down and getting in bed. We've been getting in bed early to watch the monsters lately, and just having the candle on and the ghost lights, it's just very festive. I have my Yankee Candle spiced pumpkin candle, and then I have these three little guys that I got at Roger's Garden. So yeah, I know that I'm diffusing oils mostly, but when it comes to the holidays, I still need my Yankee candles. So I have my spiced pumpkin Yankee candle. This smells like my birthday, and it makes me so freaking happy. And then I have my three little descending pumpkins. If you watched my Halloween haul, which again, I will link that up in the corner, showed you the new things I picked up this year, mostly stuff from Roger's Garden, which I believe is in Newport Beach in LA or California, Southern California, if you want to check that out. But I just love these pumpkins, how they just get flatter and flatter. And I thought they looked really nice popping up against the white in the background. So those make us happy. And I love how their like mouths are sewn together. But yeah, there's me giving a wave and a peace sign. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the bedroom. I don't really have anything on the nightstands or anything. Just a few little pieces, and let's make our way into the bathroom. So not a ton going on in the bathroom. A lot has to do with my Lush bath bombs, but I do have a few little bits and bobs here and there. But I mainly have my Halloween stuff featured in my Lush jar, which makes me so happy, and it smells so good. I literally bought 3 of those Mercury in retrograde bath bombs. The pumpkin sparkly bubble bar is very sparkly, but yeah, all the Halloween stuff just makes me so happy. I gotta use it up pretty quick though, because Christmas is coming out in like 5 minutes. Then I have this little pumpkin candle that I think is so cute. I put this in my bathroom every year, and he has a face on both sides, which is nice, and I just leave him on my little tray with the soap and toothbrushes. And it's just a little pop of color and a little, like, oh, a little pumpkin in the bathroom. I think it's cute. And then I have a soap bar, like a bar of soap. That's a ghost. I forget what it's called, but it's from Lush. I can link it down below, but it actually glows in the dark, which is nuts. I don't know why I'm showing you a gross close-up of the soap we've been using to wash our hands, but there it is. But check this out. Glows in the dark, and in the middle of the night it always kind of scares me, but isn't that so cool? I love it. So then across from the toilet on the little shelf by the shower, I did add this little ghost in a pumpkin that I also got at Roger's Gardens. And if you haven't seen this shelf, I just keep a couple air plants here, and then my jar of shower bombs from Lush. This air plant looks kind of spooky on its own, looks like spider legs. I thought that was fun. But I love this ghost so much. I love his little rosy cheeks, and then the pumpkin looks so happy, and I just am loving the like vintage Halloween vibes of a lot of the stuff I picked up this year. So yeah, that's that cute little shelf. That's all I got going on in the bathroom. Let's make our way out to the living room. Don't mind that huge jack-o'-lantern balloon that was for my birthday. So here's just like a quick little overview of the living room. I have a lot of stuff up on the mantle. We have the bookshelves. I have a lot of little tables, and I have a lot of little Halloween decorations, so it's nice to like decorate little areas. So again, I got these at Rogers Garden in that Halloween haul. I will link it down below as well if you missed the card up in the when I said it earlier. But there's a little owl, a little pumpkin, and then my favorite is the little bat with the bow tie and the party hat and the polka dots. I think he is so cute, his little bat wings. I love it. I just have those in front of my oil diffuser. And then to the right by the door, I have my amazing Nightmare Before Christmas clock that my mom got me a really long time ago. I've had this for like over 15 years. I've had it for a very long time. It has all the characters, and it's really hard to dust, so I apologize if you see dust, but I do my best. I get like Q-tips and everything. Could have done a better job, but it literally has like all the random characters, even the little creepy duck, Lock, Shock, and Barrel. Like, it has everything, and I love it. And I'm not even sure if the clock portion itself works, but it does have a fun little countdown on the top. That it isn't a perfect countdown. You can't like actually count down to Halloween, but it's just fun to move the numbers. And of course, the mayor's head totally turns, which I think is an awesome feature. And I just am obsessed with this clock. I keep it kind of out all year round, but when it's Halloween, I like really feature it here on this front table. And yeah, like I said, the numbers moving. Oh, zero's up there as well. And yeah, I know that is just, if you're a Nightmare Before Christmas fan, that is a great clock, and you know it. So then on the bottom of this table, I have an old jack-o'-lantern that used to light up, but it broke. But I liked the like pumpkin itself, so I just took the light bulb out, and we always just stick it under a table just because it's like a nice feature for under there. Maybe someday we'll find a pumpkin that lights up that we like as much as we like that one. But then moving up to the top of the mantle or the entertainment center, whatever you want to call it, a lot of the stuff is old, but I do have some of the new stuff from Michael's, like these tiny little pumpkins that I got. But yeah, most of the stuff is old from my mom. That eyeball is also from Michael's. But I love these little pumpkins. They had a bunch of different designs with stripes, stars, and polka dots. The last time I went in, they didn't have them out anymore, but hopefully they restocked, or I don't know. They didn't have them online either. So check your Michael's. It might be worth it for you to run in and check, but I love them, and I think they're so cute. And I just am going to enjoy those for many years to come. So yeah, I have those. I have this bat candle that I think is from Pottery Barn. That is, again, one I treasure from my childhood. I have this skull candle, which actually, I don't have footage of it, but it changes rainbow colors when you light it. But I kind of want it to last forever, so I never light it. And I just put it on this little candle stand from Bath & Body Works. I have my glittery pumpkins, the black and the orange that I got from Michael's a while ago. I'm kind of over those, to be honest. I have this cool spider candle in the spider leg holder. And like I said, I bought that eyeball on a stick that I decided just to stick in a houseplant. Made sense. Houseplant, but make it spooky. And this is one of the pothos that I want to eventually like drape over the side, but I like the eyeball in there. I might leave it in there all year round, not gonna lie. But yeah, that pot is from Anthropology, if anybody is wondering. And yeah, just a few little bits and bobs up on the mantle. I eventually want to get some like bigger pieces that are like taller, but for now, this is what we had, what we worked with. And I like it. I like the mix of like white, orange, and black. I think that turned out pretty good. Then on top of the bookshelf, I have some more things from my childhood. I have this candy cord candle that I love, and I have this black cat in a pumpkin that was also from my childhood. My mother passed this down to me, and I think it's so cute. I don't even like cats, but I like that. And then I have this cute little candle that my mom bought me a couple years ago. He actually lights up, but I forgot to turn him on for the footage. But yeah, I think that's cute right on top of the bookshelf. And then if we pan down, we have the normal bookshelf shenanigans, such as our Disney movies in order, some more books and things. And then we do have a shelf with some Halloween stuff on it. I have this mayor doll from Nightmare Before Christmas. I have these countdown blocks that my mom actually bought me a while ago. I had those back in my old apartment, but I love those. And then my friends Chassie and Alyssa just got me this little photo holder of the hitchhiking ghost. I have this Polaroid of me on my birthday with the pumpkin on my head in it. But how cool is this? And I hadn't even seen it in stores. And you guys will see I do a birthday present haul in my next Vlogtober, which should be the next video that goes up, so stay tuned for that. But isn't this so cute? I love it. I might leave it all year round, not gonna lie. So yeah, I just have that next to the Halloween countdown, which we start way before 31 days. I'm not even gonna lie. We go down from like 50 days. We're so excited about Halloween. And when I filmed it, it was 13 days till Halloween. And of course, the mayor's head on this doll also turns around, which is a very important feature for the mayor. And I know that he is in the Disneyland Halloween parade, and I was like, his head better turn, and it totally does. So yeah, that is my little mayor doll. And then if you pan down even more, we have some more books, and then the bottom shelf we kind of cleared out to, we weren't sure what we were going to do with it, but we have my little Midnight doll. I call her Midnight. Her little pumpkin bell makes noise. And then I have these Jack and Sally book ends that I decided to display our Halloween movies because I mentioned last year I felt like I didn't watch them enough, or like I didn't watch them at all. And so I put them out on display so I couldn't forget, and it's working. I've watched a lot of them, many of them a couple times. So yeah, I have these amazing Jack and Sally bookends that I've also had literally for like 15 years, but I love them. And again, that's a little look into our Halloween movies, of course mixed in with some freeform movies and whatever we can find on TV. So yeah, that is the bookshelf area. And then moving on to the mantle, which is a very important and one of my favorite parts. I love decorating the mantle for Halloween, for Christmas, for all year round. I can't believe I have a fireplace, even though we lived here for 4 years. I just feel so lucky to have like a mantle and a fireplace in a California apartment. So I love it. So I have these candy corn trees that my mom actually gave me for Christmas a couple years ago because I was jealous of hers. I think she said she got them at Stein Mart, but I am obsessed with them. They're candy corn trees. How could you not be? Then I have this like stacked marble pumpkin thing that I actually got at Home Goods, I believe last year or 2 years ago. And I love the gold stem. These were actually flowers left over from my birthday party. A lot of people took others home, but we took 2 home and I just stuck them up there for now. I have this amazing snow globe that my friend Brittany gave us for our wedding, and then another candy corn tree. But look at the detail of this snow globe. Look at the base with all the skulls. I almost died when she gave this to me, and I think she said she got it at Home Goods, but it was just perfect to like celebrate the year of our wedding being so close to Halloween, and like I am obsessed with it. Like look at the detail. Oh, I know the second my mother sees this, she's gonna try and steal it from me, but too bad, Linda. Not gonna happen. But I shook it up for you. And I didn't notice until I was editing that some of the confetti is bat-shaped. It is just the best. This is like my favorite thing in the entire world. And I left the full footage of the confetti settling in there so it would be satisfying to watch. So let's just enjoy that together. But okay, moving on. To the side of the fireplace, I have this kind of 3 stacked jack-o'-lantern situation that lights up, and I love it. It reminds me of something I had when I was a child, and I got this at Target for $15, and they've had it for multiple years in a row because I know my brother bought it last year. I haven't seen it this year. I'm not sure if they still have it, but it's worth checking out because I'm obsessed. I'm sure they have something similar to it. Then at the base, we had all of these white pumpkins left over from my birthday party as well, which I actually really love the way they turned out. I was picturing them at the base of the fireplace, and then Bradley did it on his own, and I was like, babe, that's exactly what I was picturing, and I love it. So we might do this every year, but I love pumpkins so much, and I like the way the white contrasts with the brick, and I just really like that. Then I had the fireplace on even though it was freaking hot, but it just looked better for filming. But yeah, that is the mantle with the orange lights and all that. And we're going to pan over to the other side of the living room, kind of behind the living room. This is a furniture piece, which for the longest time I thought was from Anthropologie, but my mother's like, no, it was from Home Goods. But doesn't it look like it's from Anthropologie? It's my favorite piece of furniture that I have. I love it. And this is my favorite table usually, and not much has changed for Halloween, just a few little things. But like this Jack and Sally statue I leave out all year long, much to Bradley's dismay, but whatever. This is actually part of my bouquet. Since I had my Alice in Wonderland bouquet, a lot of my flowers were fake because they weren't in season. But then I have my little stuffed Ichabod doll right next to Katrina, His Love, which is a print I bought off eBay that stays there all year round as well. That's from the Disney Sleepy Hollow Headless Horseman cartoon. And then yeah, like I said, my Jack and Sally statue that stays out all year long. It's just so cute and I love it. And then I have these little vintage candles that I got at a place called Halloween Town in Burbank that I love. And then this little center ceramic pumpkin guy is from my childhood. He's actually my favorite decoration from my childhood. I can remember like picking him up and holding him and thinking he was so cute. Even though I wasn't allowed to touch him because he was breakable, I would sneak and touch him anyway. So I love him. He's like one of my most prized possessions, along with something that's over here, which you'll see in a moment. But first, I have my Dracula. Nope, I was excited and I said Dracula, but I meant my witch finger candles, which these gross people out. I think they're so cool, especially for my nail polish addiction. Like look at those painted nails. And then we have my Dracula, which makes this noise. My siblings and I pretty much fought to the death over that, but I won, so he's with me and he's one of my most prized possessions. And then I just have this cute little jack-o'-lantern candle, and then moving on from that area, we're gonna go more like into the kitchen, but I do have some things by the windowsill. You'll see in my birthday haul, my friends Chassie and Alyssa made me, I can't emphasize that enough, these pots that are the potions from Nightmare Before Christmas. I like almost started sobbing when I opened it. It's like the greatest gift I've ever received. And they look so good. They don't even look like they handmade them. So the lighting was crappy on the windowsill, so I wanted to give you a closer look. So we have Wormswort, Deadly Nightshade, which I think that one's my favorite, and the cactus they put in it, or the succulent, is my favorite too, and then Frog's Breath. And I just like almost fainted. I just love them so much. And they gave me succulents as well, so I put those by the window to make sure they get plenty of sun. And then I have a little shelf on the other side of the kitchen table. That plant is dead. I need a new plant, but I figure it works for Halloween. So yeah, most of those plants stay there all year round. I have my ghost candle, which again is from childhood, but I love it. I love how big and thick it is. That's what she said. And then I have this little witch that is similar to the one you saw in the bathroom. Again, I got it at Roger's Garden, and I just love the pop of teal and orange. Like the colors are really nice. And then I have what I call my Maleficent air plant because it's green and purple and spiky, and I think it's awesome. That's not really Halloween related, but it is kind of creepy and cool looking. And I just have that little pot to put it in. And then we're going into the kitchen. Don't mind the drying rosemary. I'm trying to dry out my own rosemary. So then we have this little corner. You guys have seen Mr. Toad. He's there all year round, but we do have the annual commencing of fall by putting the baby pumpkin in his hand, and it just makes me so happy. I have a jar of candy corn. I don't personally like to eat candy corn, but I like the way it looks, and I find it very decorative, and Bradley likes to eat it, and guests that come over like to eat it. So that's fun. And then I do have my apple pumpkin Yankee candle burning in the kitchen. It smells so freaking good. I can't even describe it. So yeah, that's the little decorative corner. And then moving over to the sink, well, I wanted to show you, I had to close the cap of the dish soap, but I wanted to show you that we were using the Mrs. Meyer's Spiced Pumpkin hand soap. We love that hand soap and I love that scent. And then I have this trick or treat sign that I got at Home Goods. I have a sign for Christmas that I put over the sink that I love, and I was so excited to find one for Halloween that I love. It just says trick or treat and it has a jack-o'-lantern, but I loved the star aspect of it. I love that it looked like vintage and kind of worn down. I just am obsessed with that. So yeah, that is above the sink. And then over on the other side, I just have a couple little knickknacks, if you will. I have this little glass pumpkin that I usually have like Reese's Pieces in, but I haven't bought any yet. But you can like carry it. It looks like a little lantern. You could put a tea light in there too. Multi-use. Who knew? So yeah, I have that. And then I just bought this pumpkin gourd type like pot at Anthropology, and I wanted to link it for you guys on Instagram the other day, but I can't find the link online. But I've been into the store like several times this week. Don't ask me why. I'm shopping for weddings, but they've had it every single time I've gone in. So check your Anthropology store, but I think it's really cute and it was pretty inexpensive. And then above the stove, I just have this cute little mummy Mickey. My friend Kevin was getting rid of this. He's like, do you want it? And I was like, yeah, why not? And I actually really like the way he looks above the stove. So he is up there. And then I have the little bat plate that we bought to be our spoon rest, which I didn't think was going to work as a spoon rest, but it does. And I love it. And yeah, so that is what's in the kitchen. Oh, of course, we do have the pumpkin pot Dutch oven that is apparently lead poisoning, so I don't use it, but I just keep it on the shelves. And then lastly, making our way into the office, again, just a few small touches. If you've been watching my videos I'm filming in here, you'll have seen this backdrop, but I have a little candle, a little pumpkin, and then the last of my Rogers Garden little figurines. This one's my favorite because she's wearing a little candy corn hat and she's holding a little pumpkin. Then I just have a baby pumpkin that we bought at Ralph's or Trader Joe's or somewhere, I don't know. But yeah, I just like the way that looks next to my little plant. And then I am burning a vampire blood candle in here. Bath & Body Works candles really give me a headache now, but I had this one left over, and I also like to have a candle in the background of my videos just because I think it looks pretty, just like you're looking at now. Then on the other side of my vanity, I have my stack of drawers, and I came up with this year. This pumpkin candle is usually too big, and I don't put them out, but since we kind of got the den or the office together, I had some more room to decorate, and I put him on this purple cake dish that I got at Anthropologie for my wedding. And I'm obsessed with it. It's like one of my favorite things to look at decorations wise. I love the orange against the purple, and I'm just like literally obsessed with it. It sits below my perfume shelf, so I just really like this area next to the plant. The nail polish is not Halloween related. I just reorganized it and wanted to show you. But moving on to the other side of the room, I don't have a whole lot going on in that table next to my desk. On the desk, I do have a tiny little ghost I got from Michael's like years ago. He used to light up rainbow colors, but he doesn't light up anymore. Well, I bet he just needs batteries. And then we have the candy corn jack-o'-lantern that Bradley made. He DIY'd this. If you watched my Halloween haul, you will have seen me talk about that. But yeah, he just like carved it with an X-Acto knife and then painted it, and we got the pumpkin at Michael's, and I love the way it looks. I'm obsessed with it. Then in the corner of the office with the chair, I have my Mickey Ghost pillow that I love, and this chair, if you're wondering, is from Cost Plus World Market. I will link some stuff down below, so check the description bar, but last I looked, they are sold out of this pillow, but if they have it, I will link it down below. But I love it. It's so cute. And then above it, I have some shelving that I loved decorating. I have my 2 Coraline dolls up there, and then just some random stuff. So yeah, I didn't know where to put this first Coraline, so I stuck her in that llama planter. I have my Headless Horseman mug, a random pumpkin cupcake, and then my other Coraline doll. This one is in the pajamas, and you can actually like take off her faces and swap them. I know that's really weird, but you can. Then we have the Headless Horseman mug from Disney that I got next to my crystals. One of those is a skull crystal. That's very Halloween appropriate, but you could take off his head if you want, but I like the way it looks stacked, especially next to this like orange planter with the green plant. I have this cute little fake pumpkin candy corn cupcake, and then my raincoat Coraline doll. And yeah, like I said, I love my Coraline dolls. They're very old. I also got those at Halloween Town like over 10 years ago. I love them, and I love Coraline. So then moving on to the other side of the room, I just have this little table that only has one Halloween related thing. It's the stack of pumpkins, which I normally reserve for like, there's a transition period after Halloween where I do put the Christmas tree up, but then I just have like Thanksgiving or like pumpkins that aren't Halloween related, if that makes sense. So it's just an autumn decoration. So I put that there, and I like the way it looks. And yeah, guys, that is it. But then of course at night, everything kind of changes. Everything gets very cozy. On our balcony, we did string some orange lights, which the footage of this does not look great. I need to work on my outdoor light footage. But yeah, the Halloween lights, the orange lights on the balcony make me so happy to turn on every night. I love the way they look from inside as well, and they just make me so happy. And yeah, so we have those outside. The mantle, of course, all lights up, the orange lights and the pumpkins, and I have the fireplace on, and it's just very, very cozy. And I love how the bottom jack-o'-lantern, it has like a reflection of his face on the ground. I think that's really super cute. And yeah, I just love the orange lights. Eventually I want to mix in some orange and purple lights. I need to buy some purple lights at some point because I also love purple. So yeah, but I have those all the way around the mantle, and it's just very nice and cozy. In the bedroom as well, the ghost lights, they just look really nice. Like I said, I've been enjoying just laying in bed with those on. And they're more of like an LED bright light, which is fun because they glow like they're ghosts, so that's cool. So yeah, these were really inexpensive at Target. Check it out if they still have it. We did get them a couple years ago, but I'm sure they have something similar. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I will link down below what I can. A lot of the stuff is old, but the few things that I can link for you, I will. And if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. Otherwise, thank you for watching my literal 30-minute Halloween decor tour. I don't know what happened. I was like, oh, I'll put up like a cute little 7-minute video. Nope, here we are half an hour in. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will have some videos to watch and you can subscribe. And I love you guys, and I'll see you next with the next installment of Vlogtober. Love you guys. Bye.